streams are becoming a meme. It's becoming ridiculous that, oh, Litz only does yapping streams when he's tired. Litz only does yapping streams when he's half asleep. Litz only does yapping streams when he can't figure out what to do. But yep, tonight's one of those nights. Tonight's one of those yappity yap streams where I'm just gonna yap away for who knows how long to try to get the streak alive. Yep, I knew it. You knew it? You knew what, bro? You knew what? You coming up? You pulling up to the Nintendo store for Pokemon Day? Did you end up getting a Warp Pipe Pass, brother? Did you end up going through hell like me and Sarah did to get a fucking Warp Pipe Pass? That shit was hard as shit. We almost didn't make it. Stay tuned for that story. You gonna get the baby blocks? Can you get the Virtual Boy? They're both pretty expensive and items I would probably only use a few times. It'd just be nice to have in the collection. I'm having like some serious FOMO not owning them, but I also gotta be real with myself because I gotta save money. If you were to go to the Nintendo store right now, what would be the first thing you get? Daisy Brush. Oh my god, I'm still like falling asleep here, buddy. It's bad. The Litz Yap stream curse is real. An eShop card because I want to buy Dispatch. Dispatch was my game of the year for last year because Dispatch was one of the best games I fucking played in a long time. Bubble Alley, you're right. The yapping stream curse is real. Oh no, you DM'd me? Oh fuck. No, I did not even check Discord. Like I said, the yapping stream curse is real. The yapping stream curses happen when you're fucking tired as shit. Um, this tiredness though is a self-infliction. Um, well, I literally just woke up and Sarah was like, "Babe, you need to stream." Um, yep, stream curse on a Friday night. Shake my head. I know. Um, I have a story to share. Me and Sarah almost didn't get warp pipe passes. We'll get into that. That's the bread and butter of this stream. But the reason why we're not gaming right now is because, you know, you guys know how I was like fucking around with the idea that, oh, hey, I'm going to do a 5-day water fast. I'm invincible like that. No, it was, I actually just like hurt myself. I made it like 2 days in where I was just drinking water and I felt nothing yesterday at all because I guess, but then today it was like hell, literal hell. And I was like talking to Alexa about it and we were like, I don't think we could do this. Like we were talking about the science of it because we were both like getting the hunger pain headaches and the weakness or whatever. So then Sarah was like, oh, let's go out to dinner to eat. And then I'm talking to Alexa like, what do you think? Should we like bend the rules a little bit? Should we do this? And she was like, I don't think I could do it anymore. The science behind this is dumb. So I'm like, okay, well, I liked how we were accountability partners and I liked how much water I was drinking and the healthier choices I was making. I think I need that. But then once we had dinner, like it wasn't anything like bad. We went to a local restaurant called J&J's and they had a turkey BLT wrap. Instead of like being like, oh wow, this is good. Once I ate it, I felt like I was gonna fucking pass out. Like, it wasn't just something I should have just jumped into and ate. Like, it's like, Sarah, I do not feel good. I want to go home. I'm tired. And this was like, we got home around like 8 o'clock. And I was like, we gotta set a timer, wake up before 11. I'm already like feeling like weak and everything. Like, I messed up. I literally just messed up my body. I'll probably feel better for tomorrow, but right now I literally can't even like move my fucking arms and legs and stuff because I feel like weak and shaky for like what I did. But hey, I tried. Bro, come on. The water fest is such a horrible idea. Like I said, drink extra water and cut back your portion slowly. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I went into it being like, oh, I could do it, and then it was just like, okay, well, I could eat, and that was just, even on 2 days in, it was a bad idea. Because I was even getting like the hunger headaches beforehand, but now I'm just like, oh, I just need a soft reset. So there was that. That's why the Yap stream's actually happening. Now let me get into the bread and butter of this, because Sarah was pissed and everything. And I just want to say, I know who my real friends are right now. I know who the real people are in the community. I just want to say special shout outs and everything to TechWiz, to Minato Max. Special shout out to Nexus and Chicken Dog, because those guys are the real ones. Like, and Deerso, and we'll get into that in for a minute. That like TechWiz, Minato Max, Chicken Dog, Nexus, and Deerso are the real ones. Okay, let me tell you what fucking happened. I know you tried, NFB, but Sarah's a little upset with you too. So we all got up like right after work. I was like, Sarah, we need to go straight home. We need to prepare to get the warp pipe pass. You don't understand like how this warp pipe pass system works. You don't understand that you have to be like on the website like at least like an hour before in the queue, like refreshing the page and everything. We're all in the we're all in a group call with some people, all refreshing the page to try to get the pass. The time comes to get it, and I have it open on my PC, I have it open on my phone, and Sarah has it open on her phone. We all refresh at the same time. Half the people in the group chat didn't get the pass, and half the people did. This time, I was one of those people who did not get the pass, and neither did Sarah. And it was like heartbreaking because we were literally right there. The passes sold out in 3 seconds flat. 3 seconds flat. It didn't even go out that fast for the Switch 2 passes. And I was able to get the Switch 2 pass. Since 2023, since I started going back to the launches, since Detective Pikachu, every launch and event I went to, I never struggled to get a pass. I was always at least able to get a pass on my own. Not a problem. And if I did get an extra pass through my friends, I gave them to other people. The only time I heard that it was near impossible to get a warp pipe pass was for Final Fantasy the 7 remake on the Switch, when the creator or developer was signing the game. That's the only time I've seen it like go out in milliseconds.
Don't.
Well,
don't put the camera on me.
I know.
I'm gonna
So,
go out of the room.
Hold on, let's catch here before we get to the second part of the story. Feel better soon, let's bro. Come on, Waterfest was such a horrible idea. Like I said, drink water. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stay on the water and definitely cut back my portions, but like, I messed myself up. You did good, but water fasting is never a good idea. Bro was like a drug addict, cutting it off cold and getting beat for it. Oh yeah, plus the warp pipe. I know you tried. The whole thing was crap, a mess. but they don't need to do warp pipe passes either. It sucks. Sometimes it's just like, fuck Nintendo, man. Like, it's so shit. Why the fuck couldn't they do this for the first come first serve and have a second screen on the first floor? I don't know. The Switch 2 Direct was first come first serve, and there was, sorry, Sarah knocked the phone out of my hands. Um and stuff like, I'm curious, like, how big of yeah, 30 anniversary is a big deal, but how big of a big deal is it? Because Nate the Hate said the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green announcement that happened today was supposed to be the special surprise at the end of that direct. If the special surprise, like literally his exact words, sometimes surprises come early. And if that was a big surprise, I'm still afraid that the Gen 10 announcement isn't going to be that big. So it's like, I don't know. I'm skeptical about it. Watch it not be too much. We'll watch it have Gen 10 either. I'm just going to say, I feel like it's just going to be like Gen 10 is coming, and it's just going to show silhouettes of the legendaries or starters. They're not even going to show them off. If it's not much, then this is stupid. I have no idea. This is just speculation. But let me get back to the story. Me and Sarah are literally in the group chat, and we already told everyone. We already told people in advance that we already bought a hotel for this. Sarah already bought the bus passes for this, because literally the past 3 years I went for Pokemon Day, it was always free, first come first serve. We thought we'd get the hotel the day before and go.
Also, hi guys, I'm here.
Sorry, Sarah wants to say hi.
Hi, I'm right here, by the way. I'm listening.
We were like, oh, hey guys, we didn't get the pass. Everyone in that chat that got an extra pass completely glazed over me and Sarah. We said multiple times we did not get a pass. We paid for the hotel. We did not get a pass. They gave out the extras right in front of our fucking face. Right in front of our fucking face. Even Chicken Dog was like, guys, what the fuck's wrong with you? They bought a hotel. They need a pass. They like gave out like their extra passes like almost instantly, and we were like, what the fuck just happened? And then I like texted Deerso and Megamat being like, guys, this one was actually a failure. We're fucked. Like, we did not get the pass. We got the hotel. And then some of the people were like, oh, well, you didn't. Yeah, thank you, Tech. You didn't get a pass, so but you should still come anyway. That's the last thing anyone wants to fucking hear after that. Like, Sarah, you gotta tell me your opinion.
Y'all, I sat there and I was mega, mega, mega pissed. I was like, I spent, for both of us combined for the tickets, it was like, what, $160 each for the bus tickets. And then I also spent, $150 for the hotel, and I was like, if we don't like get tickets for this, like, we're not going. Like, there's no point in us going. Like, I'm not just gonna stand outside the Nintendo store and just do nothing, because it's gonna take hours and hours and hours to get in if we even get in.
How stressed were you trying to get the pass?
It was a lot. It was a lot. Everybody was very stressed out. We were all like, make sure you refresh like 10 seconds before 6 o'clock. That's when they're supposed to go live and all that stuff. So we all did that. And it just was a 50-50 shot at that point, because we definitely think it was botted. Because there's no shot that, like...
It went out in 3 seconds.
Like, there's no way.
Back to that. I text the N10 group chat. No one in the N10 group chat helped me out. Like, and this is like one of the things like I go to fucking like therapy about, where it's just like, sometimes I feel like I don't have, like, being dramatic, that I don't have, like, real friends. Like, sometimes I definitely feel like I'm the friend that's just, like, overlooked or discarded easily, or the friend that people don't take seriously and stuff like that. And this was, like, one of those moments that make, like, those negative affirmations real, because no one in the N10 tried for me. I checked with my friend group Deerso and Megamat, and they're like, Megamat was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't get it." Like, at least Megamat tried, and I'm really appreciating and loving for that. Even like Minato Max and TechWiz tried for me, and I was like, "Sorry guys, I didn't get it." And Max was like, "Hey, I really tried for you and Sarah. I wasn't able to get one either." And I didn't even know Max did that for me. So like we DM'd Max and thanked him and stuff like that. Um here was the plot twist. Deersa was like, well, what do I do with this?" Deersa was like, "Brandon, if you wanted." Yeah, thank you so much, TechWiz. Thank you so much for asking Minato Max to help out. Um, I was not expecting that, so I was like really appreciative of you guys. But Deerso's like, well, what is this? Let's, if you want it, I want $399. Yeah, Deerso got it. And Deerso was like messing with me about it, but you never know with Deerso if he's actually going to give it to you or if he's going to fool around. Because when we went to the Nintendo Switch 2 truck in New Jersey and he won the Switch 2 coin and I didn't, I thought, oh, he was going to give me the coin. No, fucking Deerso kept the coin in the entire trip. I didn't get one. I had to go fucking order the coin when I got home. So I wasn't really, I was actually really not sure if he would have gave me the pass or not. So he was like, "Yeah, I want $399 for this pass," and Megamat was like, "Yeah, cough up the money, boy. You still owe us for the fucking Too Many Games hotel, because I'm one of the only ones who haven't paid for the Too Many Games hotel yet because of the little financial situation I'm in. I'm okay. Everything's all good." Did you ever get a? Yes, I did get a coin, but my coin came cracked. Remember? I bought the coin and it came cool. Nah, I feel like that too. Sometimes I understand. I'm sorry, Pookie. No, you don't have to buy me anything, NFB. And Sarah's not mad at you. You're still one of our good friends. Sarah's just like a little pissed that you didn't like stick up for us like Chicken Dog did, being like, "Oh my God, they need to get a pass," and stuff like that. Um, but
But not
yeah.
NFB. You're seriously, you're fine. I'm just, I was a little butthurt at the whole situation.
Also, NFB just donated $5, bro.
I was just very butthurt about the whole situation.
Yeah,
Like
Sarah
how
was,
it sold out in 3 seconds when you know like most of the people that bought it weren't real people. Like I was just like so frustrated.
and NFB said, to be fair, I was panicking the whole time.
He was.
What the babe?
What?
Look.
Tech was what the fuck?
TechWiz, what the fuck, dude?
Tech was, are you okay?
Hold on. Take this. I can't right now.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real. That's a red dollar donut.
What the hell, Tech was? What's that for?
Holy shit.
Damn. Hello, Deerso.
Oh my God. Thank you, dear. So, oh my God. Thank you, Tech. Holy shit.
Thank you, Tech. That's so kind.
Oh
What the
my
heck?
fucking God. Thank you, bro.
And thank you, NFB, too, for the donation. And you're
Yes,
all good,
thank you.
NFB.
Oh my God, dude. Also, everyone, please be on the lookout for me and TechWiz's special project that should be coming out in the upcoming weeks. So please.
And everybody thank Deerso for giving Sarah his his pass.
So yeah, we got to that
You
point.
also have to say who got you yours.
Yeah, I'm getting to that part of the story. So I DM long term project, very long term project. So Chicken Dog's like, and I'm glad I listened to Chicken Dog because me and Sarah also said in that group chat, hey, we did not get passes or anything. Completely glazed over. Also, to play devil's advocate for NFB didn't get one either. NFB ended up getting one of Lauren's extras and stuff like that. So, yeah, nothing about that, but it was the fact that like everyone was like, okay, here's this one's extras, here's this one's extras, here's this one's extra. Um, but Chicken Dog was like, hey, anyone who didn't get a pass, go into my server and say I didn't get a pass. I I I was like, okay, I'll do it. Like I was like, hey, me and Sarah didn't get a pass. Now this is when this is because
This is when God himself came
this is when
through.
God himself came through because Deerso this was when Deerso said he had the pass, and then this was when I got a special call from someone. So at the same exact time this happened, um Deerso I got the you might need a place to stay at too many games. Oh god. Um, I get a call, and I got a call from fucking Nexus, and Nexus is like, "Hey, buddy, is your phone like still not working?" And we were like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Well, let's. I want to help you and your girlfriend out a lot," and he sends me the pass, and I'm like, "Dude, how'd you get two?" And he's like, "I didn't get two," and I'm like, "What?" And he goes, I'm working a double that day. I've been addicted to working doubles. I won't be there until later in the day. I want you or your girlfriend to have this pass. And like we were like freaking out and everything. Oh my god, babe! We gotta go fucking stream Xenoblade. We promised Nexus. Oh god, we might actually have to do that. NFB again, whenever warp pipes are announced, I became a whole different person. Like I panicked. I literally rebooted that Discord server to get everyone available. No, you're all good, bro. WNFB. But but like he's like, I want you guys to have it, and we were just like talking about Xenoblade and everything. And then like just joking around. I said this because it was like, Nexus only did that because he's trying to steal you away from me. You know that, right? Because when last time I streamed the Xenoblade with you guys and Nexus was there, Nexus was like, wait, you didn't tell me that your girlfriend was a Xenoblade fan? What? And I'm offended you didn't tell me you were streaming Xenoblade. And he was like, I'm gonna steal your girlfriend away from you, Litz, because Xenoblade's my favorite franchise and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, this is just a ploy for him to steal Sarah away from me. Oh my god. I still have your Diablo plush, and I'm still gonna get you a different amiibo you don't have. 1 second. What? But yeah, that happened, and then at the same time, Deersa was like, I got the pass. I got an extra pass, and I was like, oh my god, and everything. Um, but it was close. And then we did hear some things that, like, every message is super chat. What the hell, dude? You still. Holy shit. But yeah, there was that whole situation, and we were just like the emotions were all over the place, man. Like I don't even know like what to fucking believe. Like I'm NFB, what the hell, dude? Also, can I stay with you guys? You gotta talk to Sarah about that. I'm perfectly fine with it. Also, Tech Wiz, if you were like thinking that you'd want to stay with us, you'd have to talk to Deerso about it because he's in charge of the hotel and collecting the money and stuff. Um, but and Chicken Dog's also interested in coming again because Chicken Dog wasn't interested in coming to too many games because of the flight attendant school situation, but since that fell through for Chicken Dog, he's like, fuck it, I'm back on the YouTube grind and everything, so there's all that going on, and I just said, you guys got a message, dear so, but dear Chicken Duck said he's 50-50. It's NFB. Oh my god. What time are you going to be at the line? So me and Sarah's bust NFB with another $2 donation. I'm not sure if I can come to too many games yet, bro. Chicken Dog as a flight attendant. No, that's the thing. Chicken Dog went to Texas for flight attendant school. He went to Texas for like a week to visit Daisy, not Daisy. Why did I say that? To visit Davy and Nintendo Davy and everything. And then he was trying to become a flight attendant because Davy is a flight attendant. And his like reasonings becoming for a flight attendant are like wholesome. He wanted to become a flight attendant so he could visit his girlfriend more because his girlfriend's from Georgia and he's from Connecticut. So it's supposed to be like a wholesome thing and everything. And he was doing a lot of content with like attacking toucans in the verses and stuff, but when that fell through, it fell through for something stupid. Chicken Dog failed the flight attending thing by like 2 or 3 points. You had to score like 90 on the flight attendant test. He only scored an 87. And they were like, well, you can't continue with the program. You could try again and get later. And he was like, nah, fuck this. And ended up coming home. But yeah, I was hoping it'd work out for him because it would have been a great opportunity. But it didn't end up working out. So now he's back on the YouTube grind. But yeah, that was all that. And yes, hi, Ellie. Oh my god. Thank you guys again so much for the donations. But yeah, I'm scared for future Nintendo events because like again, if Sarah didn't already like buy the hotel and bus ticket, we would have like took our loss and being like, okay, we could just watch the direct at home. It's whatever. But it's the fact that we already like went straight in to it like, oh, we're gonna be like, I was like really cocky about it too. Like I was even telling Sarah, I'm the one worried about you that you're not gonna get a pass, and I didn't even get one. NFB keeps asking if he could stay with us.
NFB, you can stay with us if I'm able to adjust the booking. I just have to make sure I'm able to add one more person to the thing.
Be like, well, I don't want to sleep on the street. So when we're going, we're catching the bus at 4:45 on Thursday. So me and Sarah
should get there by 9.
Yeah, so me and Sarah should still be able to complete a day of work, so we don't have to take 2 days off for that. Because work ends at 4, we catch the bus at 4:45, and we'll get there like around 9. So we'll probably go like straight to the hotel, rest, sleep, because we're gonna have to do an early checkout. Because I know that you guys will start lining up around like 5 or 6 a.m. But since it's Warp Pipe Pass, we might take a little bit of an extra time to get there since we already got our pass. Okay, I was about to say if that was 4:45 a.m., I'm building the Lego Gingerbread Star Wars set. How'd you end up getting the Lego Gingerbread Star Wars set? I thought that was like discontinued and hard to find. Who fucking got that for you? But there's a lot to do that day because we gotta do all the Pokemon celebration things. Like we know we're gonna have to wait in line. We're gonna have to watch the direct. I know you guys bust me on the videos, but for my plan is I gotta make the Pokemon Direct reaction video. Then it's the Pokemon 30th anniversary celebration vlog. So that's already 2 vlogs. But it's also a big day for me because I still want to take pictures with the My Mario stuff. I still want to take pictures with the Mario Tennis Fever stuff if they still have it, because I still like taking my pictures with the photo op displays and display pieces just for like scrapbook purposes and memories. TechWiz says I can only stay till 1:30 if I go. Man, that should be like more than enough time. I don't, the only thing I think you'll be missing is I think they do like the photos with Pikachu and mascot like around 4 p.m. So you'd be there for the direct if you make it. Oh my god. Again, I keep telling you it's not worth it going to the store for direct reactions if you are uploading it. I like people's own reactions more. That's me though. You're right, but then devil's advocate, the only people's in-store reactions doing. I was having this conversation with TechWiz on Thursday because we've been having like Thursday meetings that like, but it's the in-store reactions that get the views, but my in-store reactions don't do that well. I can Photoshop / AI myself with Pikachu. Oh my god. But no, you're right. And I'm worried about the future because warp pipe passes are getting harder and harder to get. The Switch Pass one was almost a nightmare. I was happy I was able to get that. This one was a nightmare. Like I literally failed and we got passed by the skin of our teeth for this one. And then when I heard about the Final Fantasy one, how that one went out in milliseconds and that was a disaster. Kirby GCN or whoever usually gets the most views, right? Nah, Chicken Dog's been getting more views than Kirby GCN's videos. But that's because Kirby GCN has like special, what's the word I'm looking for? PR privileges and stuff like that. And he doesn't in a perspective that's more for the audience than a viewer's point of view, if that makes any sense. Like he doesn't like self-insert himself into anything. I don't know, man. A lot of people have been talking about Rinaldi, man. I don't think he's gonna show up. Rinaldi's not a Pokemon guy. But yeah, I still want to, like, if they still have a Virtual Boy, I might pick up a Virtual Boy. If they still have the blocks, I might pick up the blocks. But then again, I'm like, do I even consider picking up either? Because the blocks are $170, and then the Virtual Boy is like $100.
I'd rather you get the Virtual Boy if you're gonna get something.
Yes, Sarah's like, I'd rather you get, because they're really cool display pieces,
You
and
can
I'd still
actually
like
play,
make
like,
content
you
out of
know.
them. TechVis says the block should still be there. They still have both. So I'm like, it's a big day because I'm playing catch up, because then if I did get those things there, I would make a vlog about them there as well. Like I'd unbox them at the store and everything and like be busy. But it's also going to be, get the cardboard Virtual Boy, not the $100 one. It's also going to be a busy day because Chicken Dog's going to do an all-day stream. Some of the guys want to go to Trainer Court. It's the new Pokecourt. Pokecourt got, including Sarah, Pokecourt got a cease and desist from Nintendo and had to change their name and logo. I bet they would have flew longer under the radar if the place didn't get robbed. I know some of us are still going to want to check out Book Off, and it's going to be a big day for every place, because what time will you be going there? Oh, you must have missed that. Me and Sarah are catching the bus on Thursday at 4:45 p.m. The bus will not get there till 9 p.m. Thursday. For the Pokemon Day event, we'll probably start lining up around like 6 o'clock. And then we're there the whole day. We're going to be at the Nintendo store the whole day. My brother got the $100 one. I tried it, and dude, it's so hard to use without hurting your back and neck, man. Really? Like the stand isn't like adjustable or anything? Oh my god. I saw Kit and Krista's. The only two videos I saw about the Virtual Boy were Kit and Krista's and Alex C&D's. And then I saw TechWiz post pictures of his. And then it does look cool. The Virtual Boy does look sick. I do want that in the collection. But like if you have a standing desk, that's the only way it's practical. I do have a standing desk actually.
But yeah, there's plans to go to the Pokecourt, but it's also going to be a dangerous day because we believe, and I was like, here's one of my theory, the real one's better. Oh my god. um so I heard that the new one still has like the AV wires and the other wires on the back of the machine, but they're like stickers or decal, like they don't actually work, but where the actual wires would go are still on the back of the new model. You need to lean into it. There's no strap. The $25 one works just like the Labo VR. You could put the Joy-Cons on the side. That's crazy that the cardboard one's better. Come on, Nintendo. Like, Nintendo's just been, like, disappointing me, especially with the Xenoblade Chronicles X Switch 2 edition thing.
$5 for enhanced graphics, basically.
Yeah, no extra content at all, which is...
That's crazy. $5 for enhanced graphics. That's all you're getting.
So Nintendo Fangirl had the same opinion as me, and I showed Sarah this tweet, and fucking Doug Bowser replied to her tweet with just like an emoji, like to her reaction about how come some Switch upgrade, like the Switch 2 pricings are ridiculous. Like, yo Neil, welcome to the stream. Like, some upgrades are $20, some upgrades are $10, some upgrades are $5, and then some upgrades
Like,
are
we
free.
could all
Like, there's
agree
too
that
much
Mario
inconsistency.
Mario Tennis Fever did not deserve to be $70.
No, Mario Tennis should have been 50 at
50
most.
max.
But it should have been like a 40 game. What was the Animal Crossing New Horizon one then? Same thing. It was the same thing, but it went hand in hand with the 3.0 update. So like it gets the Animal Crossing
stuff extra.
Yeah,
too.
like the Animal Crossing one could get a pass because a 3.0 update happened around the same time. It would have been ridiculous if they locked the 3.0 update to the Switch 2 edition. I think people would have rioted. So I think like Animal Crossing gets a special occasion. But like if they were going to do that, then add extra content to both versions. They didn't even give us an Elma amiibo. An Elma amiibo would have sold at least. Like they should have just gave us something. Well, Xenoblade X doesn't need more content though. I don't know. What's your theory about the line? Oh, yeah. The reason why I think the line went crazy... Oh, well, I'm saying that Xenoblade Chronicles X should have had an Elma amiibo. That's all I'm saying. But the reason why I think the line sold out as fast as we did is because of Pokemon card scalpers. Because once you're in the store on the 30th anniversary day... You're not just there to watch the direct, you also have the special privilege to buy the 30th anniversary merch. I don't know what kind of 30th anniversary merch the store's gonna have, but I know they're gonna have the Pokemon cards. And you guys all know how fucking crazy people are for Pokemon cards. Like, I have not seen Ascended Heroes. I have not seen Ascended Heroes in stores at all. That's crazy. Yeah, the limited edition Pokemon cards. And not just that, they might have like the limited edition like 30th anniversary shirts, like the Pikachu with the 30, the hat. They could have... My hope is that they have the chonky Pikachu plush, because that's like the one thing I want, but they're gonna have all the 30th anniversary merch. And then on top of that, then on top of the 30th anniversary cards releasing and the merch, the Lego Pokemon come out on the same day. So unless you're lining up first to be in the Lego store instead of the Nintendo store, everyone who got in to see that direct will have the special privilege of buying the 30th anniversary merch first. I told Sarah, if we don't buy at least one pack, and that's probably all we're gonna buy because we're not like fucking crazy buy until we hit a rip. She just wants like the special Turtwig card because Turtwig's her favorite, and I would like the Pikachu 30th, but I'm gonna need a very big bag. Right? Because once you leave that store, whatever you buy whatever you don't buy, you'll probably never see again for a while. Like, I'm not saying that the possibility of running into 30th anniversary merch is going to be impossible, but whatever you don't get, you'll probably never see again in that store. So it's going to be crazy. And now we're wondering, if the line was botted, how many of those people are just going to be scalpers? Like, how many of those people are even going to care about the direct, be hyped about the direct, or are they just there to get the cards? It's going to be interesting. There's a chance they could have the Legos at Nintendo. I think they are, but I know that that's one of the other things. I know you guys are going to want to take a trip to the Lego store to see the Lego Pokemon. Now, me and Sarah are not getting the Lego Pokemon. That shit's too
Way
expensive.
Like, no.
Like, the only one that she was interested in was the Lego badges, but the only way to get the badges...
No, I wanted the Pokemon Center.
Oh, the Pokemon Center.
But the only way you can get it is if you
Yeah,
save
so
enough
the-
points with the Lego store.
Yeah, so first, if you want the Pokemon Center, you had to have enough Lego VIP points. I wanted the badges, but the only way to get the badges was to get the $700 Pokemon Lego set. And you had to pre-order it, and then you got the badges for free. What the fuck? So I want to know how many people actually get the Lego set. All the people who got the Lego set already, like the brand ambassadors, I don't even think they would have bought the Lego set on their own if they weren't sponsored. Maybe the special edition that Japan is getting.
Hi, Tootsie.
Yeah, that's another thing that like pissed me off beyond belief, is that Japan is getting that special fire red and leaf green special edition. Did you see that? Sarah, did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
How come the United States isn't getting anything like that? Also, Sarah said she's completely boycotting getting fire red and leaf green on her Switch.
No, I have a working DS and I have a working leaf green Game Boy game. Why should I get it on the Switch?
Yeah, especially since the Switch version is confirmed to not have any online mode, and they might not have the extra island e-reader content. It's literally just a ROM. Maybe Nintendo New York might have it. I hope so. We don't know until we're there. And the set is $650, but after taxes will be $700. Yeah, the Pokemon Center is an insider VIP reward. Here's what I don't understand. Outside Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Switch 2 patch was the only free one with a 60 FPS boost. Every other free one is just better visuals. Yeah, Animal Crossing was $5. And then they did the same thing with Xenoblade. But Animal Crossing gets the pass because Animal Crossing got a big update to go alongside of it. Yeah, I want Shiny Hunt Deoxys too, dude. But, like, I'm supposed to make a video with Cisco, someone, about like discussing this situation that like Nintendo is getting lazier with their content. I was all for Switch 2 editions if there was extra content coming to Switch 2 editions, like all the extra content that's coming to Mario Bros. Wonder. Like, I'm for that. But like, if we're just getting like nothing burger updates, why aren't the updates free? How come Xenoblade Chronicles X Switch 2 edition couldn't be a free upgrade? Are we not getting any more free upgrades for Switch games? Was that it? Was that it? Like, oh, here's a few free ones, but no one's ever going to be free again? Like, Xenoblade X was not 60 before, though. God. Alright. How long will I be streaming? We'll probably be wrapping up soon, but depending on how we are once we end the stream, we might hop right back into Xenoblade, because we did promise a Xenoblade stream. But I'm not sure. But the tech was, thank you so much for that $100 donation, man.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. It means so nice to my boyfriend.
Tootsie, no. Tootsie. But Xenoblade X 60 FPS is really nice, but holy shit, the pop in and the face is bad, and the upscaling artificing. 1 second.
Hey, if he does stream Xenoblade tonight, it'll just be him and he can grind a bit.
Sarah, are you that exhausted?
Yeah.
I was in a crappy mood all
Show
day
the
today,
pet,
to be
yeah.
fair.
Well, she was in a crabby mood because as soon as I got back to her place, she was like, "I'm hungry," and I'm like, "No, bitch, we're not eating anything. We're not going anywhere until we get the pass." And she was not happy about that.
No, I was not happy with you about that.
Also, we just got Donkey Kong Country Returns HD's free update. But that update still came with extra content. You got to play as Dixie Kong. That's another thing. Sarah went through so much emotional turmoil. I don't blame her.
Y'all, I literally said to him, I'm like, if this is how all the Nintendo events are going to be for the future, the only ones that I would want to go to would be any future Xenoblade events and maybe an Animal Crossing one. Because that was hell. That literally took years off my life. That was horrible. That was worse than any Ticketmaster award that I've gone through for freaking Harry Styles or any other Ariana Grande, any other goddamn artist. Like, that was horrible. That was so bad. Nintendo was so bad with all that shit. Because I remember being in hell, 8-hour purgatory hell, for when the Xenoblade 3 Special Edition came out, and I still never ended up getting it. After being in line for 8 hours for it. I was so...
Yeah, Nintendo
is horrible.
I feel like they try to make their events like they try to gatekeep their events sometimes to like the most special and like richest people, and they don't want like commoners to come to their events. Like, especially with their special hands-on presentations, a lot of the people who get invited to those presentations too, babe, don't make content.
Mm-hmm.
It took them a year to fix it, says Brendan. Oh god, the Xenoblade 3 Special Edition. I heard a lot of bad things about that from
horrible.
the
I literally was in a queue for 8 hours. And I had my internship at the time, and I was sitting on my phone at my internship for 8 hours.
Yeah, things are crazy. Nintendo's been taking some weird turns. But we're gonna wrap up. Depending on how I feel, I might start an additional stream or try to do that video with Cisco and other people. But yeah, Gloif, you're late. You're like an hour late. We're about to wrap up, brother. But I'll show you guys some of my plushies before I go. Here's Mime Jr. Miltank Gliscor, Heateran, Arctofish.
Ow.
Sorry, I didn't do that purposely. Gliscor fell on Sarah's head. Pumpkaboo. Tatsugiri from ZA. Why is Mime Jr. in bed jail? Sometimes I like to put them there. Like, I have this cat and Red Panda. Mew, Rayquaza.
Here's my cat from Kieran.
Yep. Don't stream Xenoblade, man. Just sleep. Well, now I'm awake. I was, like, dead tired when I first started. But I got too passionate telling you guys about the Warp Pipe Pass story. But again... But I just want to say, the real people are TechWiz, Minato, Max, Nexus, Chicken Dog. I guess NFB's in the Gray Lion. But, like, everyone else was just like, nah, man, fuck you. I mean, they weren't like that exactly, but the fact that we got completely glazed over was wild. And Deerso. If it wasn't for Deerso, I don't know how we were getting a second one. There's my Snorlax I take with me. I don't know if I want to be in my Snorlax suit for that again, or do something different. Ogerpon. I actually might take Ogerpon with me. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna wear my Eevee hat. that Kieran got me.
Don't stream. Oh yeah, is it here? Yeah, it's Sarah Goss, big Eevee hat from Kieran. Kieran will not be at Pokemon Day. I doubt that she got a pass. Yeah, that might be what I do.
Yeah,
I might
make
do
some
Mario Kart
multiplayer.
or Splatoon. And it be in the gray line. Bro donated to you like 5 times tonight, though. What the hell? Well, that's why he said that. Because, like, initially, I know he paid for an apology, but I don't want to feel like he paid for the apology. I don't know. How do you feel?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
I know NFB doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know he
malicious.
wasn't malicious and stuff
There's
like that, but
there's not a malicious bone in that man's body.
it was just the fact that he wasn't like like when Chicken Duck was like, "What the fuck, bro? They pay for a hotel." Like he didn't speak up for us in that time. But he's still a homie.
I mean, he got us in that damn server.
He did. I just paid because I like donating. There's gonna be a new server though, Sarah, because old Switch 2 people were in that one, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, didn't that already get cleared out?
I don't know. I didn't catch up, but I'm going to end the stream. Also, NFB, I'm getting you another amiibo you don't have, so. We're there. We're gonna wrap up.
He'll play something.
I might play Mario or Splatoon then. Just give me a minute to like drink and get rehydrated and stuff. But yeah, that was the day. That was the situation. Today was so weird. So now we just gotta survive the week to Pokemon Day. Boo. Boo the fishy. They have the Boo amiibo at Nintendo. Ree.
I'm probably gonna put my Eevee keychain and my turkey keychain on the purse that I bring too.
Oh. Let's look at my DM later. Well, hold on. I could check the DM now. 1 second, chat. Dude, Bubble Alley, that was sick. She sent me the first class logo.
Oh.
Okay, that was fucking sick. Oh my god. Okay, I can't wait to share that with everyone. Oh my god, because literally when we come back from Pokemon Day, I have an improv show Saturday night. So that's perfect. I don't know if we'll be able to get them onto shirts by then, but I'm definitely gonna wear that like every fucking day and share that, blast that everywhere. So thank you so much, Bubble Alley. Holy shit.
Alley, right?
What?
Paid
No, I still need to pay Alley. She just finished. So. Oh man. By the way, if it helps, I'm able to stay with you all at the hotel and sleep on the floor, and I could pay for my part. No, dude, you're okay. Sarah needs to fix all that. If you're gonna stay with us.
If I can fix all that, you're good.
If
I can fix all that, you're good. I promise. I just have to make sure I'm able to add one more person in. So.
Take your time with the payment, no rush. Now I gotta get all the payments done.
Hi, Tootsie.
Oh god.
Tootsie.
Oh my god. Thank you so much again, Tech. We'll be back, okay?
And NFB for all the donos. Thank you, everybody, for being so kind.
Yeah. That was wild. I just hope the next Nintendo event isn't as stressful like this anymore, or I'm at a part in my YouTube career where me and Tech could just get to these things without stress. The next big one on our horizons, Fever tournament that they're having at the store. But I don't think the passes are gonna go in milliseconds for that. And if they do, I'm done. I'm done trying. But on that note, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back and